muri lingu gokwani na gokwarigani ase birebiga tonyora mangana maya ase nchira yobo ikiranu isaranso ikenkorentere buna tikire kuru ase mesa yeto ya mangana maya korende ntara korentera ase nchira yobo ikiranu ase nchira yobwenge nige serikali ya borigwe gokora omochando bobwete iga Kenya oiga barimi nigo baborigwe kogoseba kanigwe kurwa kugura chimbusuro chitaikiraneti isaranso ikenkorentera ase nchira yobo ikiranu Eriane Dorine Ogembo. Chaka noroboti oro tangani Nancy Gatungu oyo koligereria enchira emerubire ya serikali ekonyara kobake gokoreka ni gaikabosio bwe seneti ryo koiraneria mabori korwa se seneti Nancy ni gataba buna serikali enene terigochi gwanchira chi serikali chi county kobwatoka obutumeki bwe chibesa bwe chi county asate babuna nerebuya chiriboti echo kobwatokwa ase chingaki chibwenera tebuna nchira yemo yoko ba chingaki chingororo eligo budget gosoko bwatoka e budget ase nchira ebwenerete ye chi county.
What do we do with the assets that came on board? Are they being re-exported? If they're being re-exported, how are we accounting for that? Are they being utilized within the country? Then who is taking them on board? I'm just digressing, but as I said, it goes on a case-by-case basis. So I cannot say no, I cannot say yes, unless we go to the nitty-gritty of each of those agreements.
He's also asking whether James have read the report. It's a different question.
Neto agenda, what have you eaten today?
Then this don't read those reports.
And maybe let me just inform this committee that we are currently finalizing the plan for the special audit on public debt. So it will raise some of these issues, which are also part of the terms of reference that the senator is raising. So it's going to be a very comprehensive audit of public debt.
Yeah. So I think any member with an extra question?
No.
Yeah.
No, I think before you say no, Auditor, I'm not very convinced with your last statement when it comes to the issue of auditing revenue collectors. And I know my colleague read the issue of the receiver, but I think you alluded to the fact that since it is public money that they're collecting, then they need to be audited.
Toko suka bo si umwanchu muligeri kubatekana mono bwitu bubwa bere bokwene kibu chinsemo awa iga Kenya ni go abantu bali bakwegerera bwene bo mwanya bantu besokiriri tugoria rero na kuboria serikali eri kwene kinganko bekere chinchera chigokoro boiti nemebere gotugutwa ase chinsemo aya ni gachire maiga yo moro kyo yomo kurwa se skuru ya Malindi Girls gotoka kakwete oyo oborete asege kegetambe korende ni gato kaga kwete ase nagotugutwa soro cha sensemeyo oroboti uruti tonyara senchira yubo.
We are so heavy in our hearts that we have lost a very young soul who has just completed the university and was doing his teaching at the Malindi Girls. We learned of the boy through social media, and as relatives we are so saddened, and we are appealing to the authorities, especially the security, to beef up, especially around the school and also around Rivayala. So I have nothing more to say because we are saddened and heavy in our hearts. It's only that we are happy again about the human rights that are following the case together with the CID and the Kenya Police. So we are just appealing for the justice.
Postmortem has been done today, and it has been found that it seemed that the guy was adopted and also murdered before he was dumped at Rivayala. So my message to the government, mostly to the the security agencies in Sia County, we are saying that a time has come that they should come out and make sure that the security the people around Riala, and also to come out very clearly to tell us what is happening here and there again, because we are seeing many of the bodies which are being found in River Yala. They are coming from outside Sia County. So we are wondering. And again, as a human rights defender, we are also urging the government to make sure that if there is such incidents like the one that we are now talking about, the body must be found and the family be known. Like now, as we speak, we have a body at Yala which is yet to find the family.
I think it's not a good picture to the government if we still have such disappearance. The government, I believe, has long arm to reach to who could be these perpetrators, and I know they'll be nabbed.
Togo tigana noroboti oru kurua se ensemo ya Yala ni gongo koire ya Masai ya Mombaka se county ya Homa Bay asomo nyakerogo bwekia mekyo manyekeno buna Gladys Wanga ateba buna nigo bara chikwene kya bune kya makyabo gose kya mekikia ODM kogendera kere kogosererwa konde gwensi gotaya gose kende gyensi getayo keraba ngusanane ukwana kurua se county yo nigo Gladys ya menta goteba buna onde gwensi tayo oraswana ne kya mekyo na ni gate buna nigo bara chikwene kibuna As
national chairman of the ODM party, I also must reiterate that we will continue to build our party. We will continue to strengthen our party. And we are in the Azimio la Umoja coalition. And nobody can remove us from Azimio la Umoja coalition. Nobody can remove us from there. And our leader is Raila Amolo Odinga. So, nobody should force us out of anywhere. We are in the minority. Our members of parliament will continue with their duties of oversighting the government, as should be the case. Nobody should push us anywhere. If we receive the president here, it is our right to do so. Whatever decisions we make as a party, it is our right to do so. And as chairman, I want to say that our party will continue to grow strong, and we will grow it from every corner of this country to be the largest party that this country has ever seen, behind Raila Amolo Odinga. And now Raila Amolo Odinga is headed to the African Union Commission. We are praying for him. We wish him well. And we know that God will remember him as he seeks that position. And we ask African nations to look at Baba as the strong Pan-Africanist that he is and move him forward. And we thank the government of Kenya for supporting his bid.
Ekiombe gia kevis nigo keganiri amagori ye chimusuro goke igwabune nchire ye moyo gokonya omuremi onde bwense ga Kenya gokwana kurwasege ikare kibaba ateri tukoria rero mo director bwekiombe kyo Theophas nani mutai nigo abaonyire abonchireria bali bagoko bakogora nako nya chimbusuro chitaikiranete ochia koimuke uchitaikiranete agocha saba Kenya asekeria tebire buna onde bwensi orachi ko bwatwa gosegotoka neri mocherio nigarache koimukerwa egetambokero.
Kefis tulikuwa na kongamano la kimataifa kuhusu umuhimu wa mbegu bora, na hapo pia tulikuwa tunaongea ili wale watu wanakusa mbegu hapa Kenya pia mbegu iwe ya rahisi, ili wakulima wengi wawe wanamundu kununua mbegu. Tuangalie ni nini nafanya bei ya mbegu iwe rahisi, kwa sababu bei ikiwa rahisi wakulima hataenda kununua mbegu ingine wanafikiria ni mzuri lakini sio mbegu bora, na ikiingia hapa ingine inaweza kuituletea magonjwa.
Na mujibu wa hii sana haja kubwa ni kuhakikisha kwamba tusiweze kuleta magonjwa na pia vijidudu ambavyo pia zinaweza kuadhiri ama kuleta madhara kwenye mimea. Na pia jambo lingine ambalo lina maana zaidi ni kuhakikisha kwamba tunarahisisha biashara kati yetu sisi na nchi ambazo ziko kwenye mipaka yetu, ili kwamba waweze kufanya biashara kwa njia ya urahisi.
And we are putting on notice those unscrupulous seed traders who are selling fake seed, that our inspectors will come and arrest you and take you to court according to Seed and Plant Varieties Act. So ensure that you don't trade in uncertified seed. To add on that, there has been misinformation that the seed regulations, plant breeders' rights, will make that the farmers cannot exchange seeds or planting materials among themselves. That is far from the truth. The truth of the matter is that regulations will protect farmers from unscrupulous traders who would wish to sell uncertified seeds or planting materials. Exchange of farm-saved seeds in informal system is allowed in Kenya, and it accounts for more than 70% of the seed being grown. So rest assured that the new regulation is to safeguard farmers from unscrupulous traders, but we will allow them to continue exchanging their farm-saved seeds.
Kurwase sector yobo chenu kurwase county ya Nakuru nigo bagoserere guchikogira gosogochaka omogiro gwemeremo konya serikali ye county yo tergo chiko gwebirero byabo gukwana kurwase county yo bakoragwa amona Rose Master oyoro omo secretary general nigo batebire buna nigo bakorire miremo ase entunda gosase metinyebere korende tibaranyora enengo yabo nigo boigo bamentre goteba buna nigo bagokora egasi gwetania kerengo
My name is Rose Master, Secretary Kenya National Union of Nurses. We have a problem with salaries. We've worked for 2 months in this county and we've not been paid. Tumelipwa ya 1 month, of which I believe hiyo pesa yote imeenda kwa madeni. Watu wamerudi pale pale. Secondly, we have a problem with shortages in our facilities. You find one nurse managing like 40 to 60 patients. Is that really in order? No. By the way, kazi hata kama iko si ati ni kazi tunafanya ile tunaita go through. Na tukiendelea hivi kama hii salary yetu haitadunda kwa banks, remember hatutaendelea na kazi.
Nekesa Edna, I'm the Gender Secretary, Kenya Union of Clinical Officers. And what we are seeing in this county is very demeaning to our profession and other professions, because you find that employment which does not have any security is actually something which is not so conducive for any person per se. Because majority of the employees, just as Master has said, I will reiterating that people are not being given priority as to when they started working here, to be granted maybe a permanent position.
My name is Patrick Jogona, and I'm the Secretary of Kenya National Union of Medical Laboratory Scientific Officers. We have been working day and night, and there is no allowance for laboratory. Other cadres, they have the allowances for night duties, but you have never considered us to have that allowance.
Solidarity forever, for the union makes us strong.
Tongo koirase nande sensemo yende ni gabaro kigwa korwa chinsemo awa eboliwe elioko soa gose kweri kiase chikosi chia maboko unenchire ya moyo kwene kiabuna nkwegendereria bale gochasa matukare bosyo kokwana korwa ime ya migori Philip Mwabe nigo atogire chiskuru chire chikwa abaro kigwa chikosi chia maboko asate biribuna chiskuru echu nigo chikoba chiko nyorobo konyi korwa se chidonas ekikeire barabu kororana nerebuya abaorokiwa kosoa chiskuru chechitifet bunenchera ya moyo kwene kingankwegendereri bali
colleges. And even for me as an employer in this area, I will tell you, to get a plumber, to get an electrician, to get a welder is practically impossible at our plant.
Courses which are offered in the TVET institutions are the technical courses which other universities may not offer. And many of our students and children who do not qualify to join the universities, they have the priority and the chances to join TVET institutions, and that's why we have many and more TVET institutions. Actually, in every county, the government is committed to increase TVET institutions.
omoroberio bwemecheso iga Kenya ni gogendete kwariganirwa rituko ria rero ime yomochio Nairobi epara ya expressway. Omoroberio yo nigo orache gokoreka rituko ria Jumapili asaba minyoki korase chinse chinde barache koumirana amo n'Abakenya eliokorigia obobwe gukwana korwase county ya Nairobi Jackson Tuwei oyore omanene bwechigosori nigaborire Abakenya gwesokia sobonge eriogosira na kogokera chigosori echo ase county eyo.
We want to welcome everybody. I want to also welcome all the Kenyans, wherever they are, whether you are watching on TV, online, physically, wherever you are. Please let us support this marathon. Let us support our athletes who will come and run, and let us cheer them. You know, without cheering the athletes, they will not feel very nice. Let us cheer them. Let us clap for them. Let us encourage them as they continue to run in this particular marathon. I'm sure you also know that last year and even the year before, we brought in the Environmental Sustainability Program to come and support this marathon. This time round, they have also increased their performance. And allow me to ask Wanangonga Wanji from Stockholm Environment Institute to come and take you through in the next 5 or so minutes to tell you what they have done. This gentleman is from Cameroon, but he is stationed here in Nairobi, where the headquarters of the African office is. So he's in charge of this particular
Kirangambi ya manasogo chora koligereri na kubwatia emeroberio korwa Amazing Voice of Victory TV kwekera kuno ngubwa torera mangana mayase nchira yobo ikera no ebiro binga bune biga kwekera ebiro binde na liturabe togosanga korwa semesa ya mangana maya na koganerio boligerio byabo igo chinga kichingia area na Edorin Ogembo.